Hi everybody! Happy New Year's Eve! I'm in a different location. Feels like I'm in a garage, but I'm really not. I'm going to let you guys start coming on. We've got some big winner. I have a big winner to announce for the Blue Dot Pillow. And I'm going to also go over all of the winners from this season. So I'll let you guys start coming on. Hi everybody! Hello, hello. I'm not in my normal location, as you can tell, by this lovely rack of clothes. I'm at my daughter's apartment. She's not feeling well today, so I'm over here helping her out. So I might have Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. I might be a little bit shorter of a show today because I'm not in my normal location. But I wanted to tell you guys that the winner of the Blue Dot Pillow, remember yesterday's giveaway was, or last week's giveaway was that Blue Dot Pillow that helped you sleep on your side. It had that dot that kind of created that curve, so it cradled your head but let you still sleep on your side and protect your shoulder. The winner of that is EMI Fresno. So at EMI Fresno, you are the winner of the Blue Dot Pillow, the magnesium, the Live Young magnesium supplements, and the Celsius Decolletage patch, and the eye patches. So that's like a big kind of, I think if I were to go all in on that, that's probably at least, let's see, 100, that's probably at least $300, maybe $250 of a prize. So congratulations, EMI Fresno. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go over the winners that we've had this season. There's been a ton of them. Hi, Creative Eye Candy. So Creative Eye Candy won the, let me just get to it, I think it was the 1 hour session. We had Linda Ann Lake, who won the MyoLift Mini. Not Afraid of 50 won the Glow 910 Plus. Sarah Penaloza _RN was the winner of the Magellan radio frequency device. And then Lectin Free Creations, who is Gina Hill, won the Dr. Penn M8S. The 1 hour free coaching session I said was Creative Eye Candy. The vibration plate was Sheila, and I could not for some reason make out the rest of that, but I know that vibration plate has already been sent to her. The Omnilux Red Light Mask went to I Am Skincare Girl. They still need to ship that. The Prolon Fast, the 7-day Prolon Fast, went to Jessie T. Thomas. So I have that at home. I will send that out to you. I need your address, Jessie. And then the Eye Restore Essential Device, that's that laser cap that helps with hair growth. And by the way, if you guys missed my live on hair loss, make sure you check that out because there's so much information in there. But the Eye Restore Essential Device went to Teresa Bowling. The handle is earth_animals_family. I love that. It's like all things important. And then the Blue Dot Pillow with the magnesium supplement, Live Young supplement. If you want my healthy aging supplement line, just DM me supplements and I'll send you that through, I think, through tomorrow. There's 20% off with Young Holiday 20. Okay, so I'll send you that if you just DM me the word supplements. Okay, so the Blue Dot Pillow with the Live Young magnesium supplements, the Celsius Decolletage patch, and the eye patches went to EMI Fresno, so Emmy Fresno. And then we have one more winner, the 2 bottles of collagen. So if you guys are interested in that collagen, make sure you DM me the word collagen. The 2 bottles of the collagen with the niacinamide serum went to Lazy 18. And then we had a couple of winners for the mushroom coffee, and that was for craft's sake. And then I still have to go through and figure out who else won that collagen. So hi everybody. Happy New Year. It's going to be a short show today. I just wanted to go over if there was anything, any questions anybody had, or any New Year's resolutions that anybody has that is interested in, like, how can I help you? Because if your New Year's resolution is to lose weight, I can help you. If your New Year's resolution is to get on a health trajectory, to live longer on the planet and look better while doing it, that's my specialty. That's what I do. Hi, I Am Skincare Girl. Yeah, I Am Skincare Girl. You were the one who won the Omnilux Red Light Therapy Mask. Congratulations. That was a giant win. I reached out to the company. They should be sending that to you in the mail. I know that has not yet shipped out. So if you guys have any New Year's resolutions, I can tell you what mine are. I always, listen, I go big. I go big every year with my New Year's resolutions because I got shit to do. 55 years old. I'm just now, I feel hitting my stride. For those that for the person who just, I don't even have my holder for my phone, so I'm really out of sorts today with where I am. I'm in my daughter's chill room, but she just recently added this rack of clothes because she can no longer fit into her closet. But for Jarek Knapp, who DM'd or just put in the God, my brain, who just responded with collagen. When I post this to my main feed, just DM me the word collagen, or you can go to my linked tree. But when you DM me or you respond in the captions, in the messages. So when I put this on my main feed, just like as if you're going to do a comment, you can just put collagen there and it will auto-populate to your DM. So hope that helps. And also, you could use a code for the Modere Collagen. You could either use the link that I send you, or you can put the code Darnell in the checkout, and it'll give you $10 off. So Creative Eye Candy said, I would love to lose 20 pounds of fat and gain 10 muscle. That's really, I don't know how you would even calculate that. You'd have to go in and get that measured. But I love that. I love that because it's going to be hard to tell on a scale. I'm not one that ever has a scale that I jump on. I judge how my weight is based on how my jeans fit, because like Creative Candy just pointed out, muscle weighs it weighs a lot more than fat does. So when you're going and trying to get healthy during the new year, if you step away from the scale and don't look at the scale and put on muscle instead, and then step back on the scale, even though like a month later, even though your size of jeans may have shrunk, your weight on the scale may remain the same because muscle weighs more than fat. So I love that. But Creative Eye Candy, when we work one-on-one together, what I'll help you do is I'll help you take this resolution of I'd like to lose 20 pounds of fat and gain 10 pounds of muscle, and turn that into actionable steps, right? So how are you going to do that? So there should be like a by at the end. I would love to lose 20 pounds of fat and gain 10 pounds of muscle by working out 5 days a week with resistance training, right? And making sure that I have fiber first before any meal. Like, let's come up with that plan so that it's not just this broad, as if you were to rub a genie lamp and say, I want to lose 20 pounds of fat and gain 10 pounds of muscle. And rub, so it's instant, but let's come up with those actionable steps and really make those New Year's resolutions very specific. And we're going to have a lot better chance of making those, making sure that we obtain those goals, right? Setting goals is one thing, but obtaining those goals is quite different. And so actionable steps to get there, that's my wheelhouse. That's what I can help you with. Are high frequency wands good for your skin? Are you talking about microcurrent, or are you talking about radio frequency? And yes, both are good for your skin, but both work on very, very different aspects of the skin. Microcurrent, I'm at my daughter's house, so I just saw that she has this one plugged in. Hold on one second. This is her microcurrent device. It's probably one that I gave to her that a company gave to me. But microcurrent works by creating small electrical impulses in the skin, right? And so what that does is it charges the skin, it hits the skin at an ATP level, and it charges the skin, energizes the skin, and helps with a lot of different things, especially lymphatic drainage. But when we're talking about radio frequency, that uses heat to shock the skin and produce collagen. So microcurrent works more on the epidermis, which is the top layer of the skin, and radio frequency works more deeper in the dermis, which is right underneath the epidermis. And radio frequency, what that does is it heats the skin to a degrees of about 40 to 43 degrees Celsius, and that's the point where collagen can be produced. So it shocks the skin into thinking that there's some sort of trauma, and collagen and elastin are produced. So both are really good for your skin. Both will help to do different things for your skin. I kind of like radio frequency in terms of tightening. So when you're looking at the jowls or tightening around the skin, around the neck, radio frequency is great for that. If you're looking to chisel out kind of around the cheekbones, radio frequency can also help there if you're going underneath. But when you're looking at lifting the skin and kind of helping with the musculature and the anatomy of the face in terms of just tightening a little bit and lifting, then microcurrent is great for that, especially for like over the eye, on the brow bone of the eye. So hope that helps. Okay, let me see if there was anything else. You look sick. You know what? I'm really sleep deprived right now. I have to be honest with you. My daughter is not well, and has been not feeling well. My son-in-law just got over COVID, so there's a lot of. I'm not in my best fighting form right now, but I'm getting there. I was sick. We had a death in the family that we're still mourning, and it's going to take a long time to get over that. So this holiday season has been, I'm not going to lie, a little rough on me. It's not been my easiest holiday season because of my nephew passed away, because my daughter's not well right now. Like we just bought a home, so right after this I'm going to the new house. Sorry, I don't have a tripod today, you guys, so I'll have to try to hold this very steady. But after this, I'm going to the new house, and my husband and I will be celebrating the new year, just the two of us, in kind of an empty new house. We've got some furniture that's already moved in, so it's been an interesting time since Thanksgiving. I would say it's been a very trying time. So if I look sick, I'm not sure I would normally point that out to somebody, but that's kind of why. I normally look a little bit more fresh than this, but doing the best I can. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. Best foods pre-exercise for a diabetic. That's a very interesting question. I really like that question. It depends on what time you are working out. And we're talking about pre-diabetic, for a diabetic. Best foods pre-exercise for a diabetic. I would always do something savory and definitely not something sweet. But I would also talk to your doctor about doing an intermittent fasting, because there's a lot of research on intermittent fasting actually being very good in terms of reversing type 2 diabetes. So I'm somebody who's been intermittent fasting for 30 plus years, Lenny, and I can tell you that there's a lot of research. When I just graduated from USC, I saw a lot of research and did a lot of research papers on intermittent fasting. And in fact, Dr. Walter Longo, who is the head of the Longevity Center at USC, actually is the one who created the Prolon 5-day fast mimicking diet. So there's a lot of health benefits to exercising on an empty stomach as opposed to having food in your stomach at the time of exercise, because what it does is, if you are deprived of caloric intake prior to exercise, it helps your own body reach into the fat cells for energy. So I hope that helps. But in terms of, if you are somebody that the doctor says you absolutely have to eat before you exercise, then I would always reach for something savory instead of something sweet. So eggs, a little bit of egg and spinach and like a cauliflower hash brown, something like that, that's a little bit more savory. An avocado with an egg is a really good breakfast. Again, I don't eat it for breakfast. I use it for a break fast, which my break fast isn't until about 1 p.m. Okay, let's see if there's any other high frequency wants to turn, it's a high frequency one that turns red on our skin. A high frequency wand, sorry about the typo, that turns red on the skin. I don't see people using them anymore, so I wonder if it's fallen out of favor. It was gimmicky and cheap and didn't do shit. I mean, let me see it. Let me make sure. Let me walk here and see what's going on. What do you see? Oh, I think her papa's home. I think her dad's home. I'm going to just shut this door. Sorry. This is Bella, our dog that passed away. I just realized that my daughter has these things on the back of her door. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, I think it was called a Solar Wave. I believe that was it, Solar Wave. And it was a microcurrent device that had little red light therapy, and it was on a wand. Gimmicky, waste of money, not a big enough space to really do red light therapy. So you're constantly, think about it. If you use a mask, you're covering the surface area is much larger, so the treatment area is much larger. If you're just moving around this little wand that has a red light, hold on, I have to get the door. If you're moving around a little wand that has a red light, there's the surface area that's my son-in-law. The surface area that's being treated is super small, right? Is super small, so you're not getting the same treatment area that you would if you had a mask or if you used a red light therapy panel. So yeah, I listen, I was sent one of those. I didn't throw it away. When I started realizing this is not really microcurrent, it's not really working. You can still use it for lymphatic drainage, which it works really well for lymphatic drainage, but that's about it. You're welcome for taking the question. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm going to make this super short, you guys. Let's see if there's anything else. And then I'll tell you about what's coming up for me in the year. But I'm happy to help anybody. How do you make eyeball whiter with a permanent red veins? You know what? That's an interesting question. How do you make the whites of your eyes whiter permanently? That's something that I'm going to look into. There was an eye doctor that I wanted to talk about with the lack of vision or the decline of vision that happens with age. And I'm sure that would be a live show where I can incorporate something like that, because I don't have the answer for that. I like the Lumify if I have to go on camera. I don't have it on now. Probably why I look sick. But I like the Lumify to brighten the eye. But in terms of permanently lightening the veins, I'll have to look into that. I know that there are some lasers out there now, because some people just have chronic red eyes and there's nothing you can do about it. So there are treatments out there. Okay, let me just scroll. Got it. Thanks for the honest feedback. Haha. Was that about the Solar Wave? Piece of crap. Okay, let's see. That's the thing that, can you talk about Raynaud's one day? Yeah, Raynaud's is where there's a problem. My daughter has Raynaud's. Raynaud's is a disease where the capillaries in your fingertips and your extremities don't have proper blood circulation. So this is somebody who gets cold very easily. The fingertips turn white and sometimes blue. For the most part, it's not a condition that leads to premature death or like disease or anything like that. But it is something that's very uncomfortable, like you get tingling in your fingertips and stuff. But I can talk a little bit more about that in length if I get a doctor on here that maybe that's something that they specialize with circulation, because Raynaud's does have to do with circulation as well. Okay, that's a great question. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay. You have Raynaud's in your hands and your feet. Creative eye candy, let's talk about that when we do our one-on-one. Because my daughter has the same thing. I have a touch of it, which is why my hair loss has to do with circulation. So I take the minoxidil oral, which increases circulation. I do red light therapy on my hair, which increases circulation. So Raynaud's is one of those things where the capillaries in the extremities are not well developed, or they're just not, there's not a lot of vasodilation that helps get circulation and blood flow to those extremities. So it's a little tingly and a little uncomfortable and cold. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let's see. I think that was it. Okay, you guys, so we all have the winner. You all saw the winner of the live show, which was, let's see, it was EMI Fresno. For the Blue Dot pillow, I'll get that company to send you that. It was the Blue Dot pillow, my Live Young magnesium supplement, the Silsier chest pad, as well as the eye patches. So I'll get those to you guys in the mail. I'll try to take some stories of the new home today while I'm there. We're not all the way moved in, so I'm kind of I'm in two different houses right now. We're sleeping at the old house. I have some stuff moved in, but we are going to spend New Year's Eve over there, just my husband and I. So happy New Year, everybody. I wish you, gosh, so much in 2024. Let me tell you what I'm going to do real quick in 2024, just because I feel like I'm a big New Year's resolution person, right? I have New Year's resolutions every year, and I write them down, and this is the brief so far. These are my 3 New Year's resolutions or goals that I have in the new year. I have not, each of these goals is going to be on one sheet of paper, but right now I have all 3 on the same piece of paper. And why, you might ask? Because I haven't gone in there and really picked it apart to find out what are all of the steps. So my first goal is to host my first healthy aging retreat in August, September, or October. I'm working with a company, and I'm going to be doing a retreat that has to do with healthy aging. So not only is it skincare and how do we look our best, so it's healthy aging from the outside in. We'll be doing skincare treatments. It's also healthy aging from the inside out, so cardiovascular health, bone health, muscle, metabolism. How do you live as long as you possibly can and look your best while doing it? That is the retreat that is coming to you. I am in the middle of working on that now. So my goal for 2024, and I still have to do all the steps that it's going to take to get there. I have to pick it apart and figure out how am I going to do this. But I'm going to host my first healthy aging retreat, which you will all be invited to. It's either going to be August, September, October. It'll be towards the end of summer or early fall. My second one is I'm writing a book. I know. It's a big one to bite off. It's a big feat to bite off, but I'm doing it. I have it in my head. I've had it in my head for a while now. And so I'm going to be writing. The only thing I've written here is 1 chapter per week that's rough, 1 chapter per week that's a printable protocol. So if I've got an outline of a chapter and I have a printable protocol, like our microneedling protocols, like the protocols for, for younger looking eyes, like the protocols for the retinoids that I'm working on, I'm going to have those for sleep. I'm going to have those for cardiovascular health. I'm going to have those for midlife, muscle gain. I'm going to have those for various things that have to do with healthy aging, as well as the outside stuff. So all the skincare stuff. And that's going to all be in a book. I know it's crazy. It's going to all be in a book with a printable protocol for each chapter so that you would be able to print out, how do I get my best night's sleep? You'll be able to print out what is the formula for gaining muscle mass or for maintaining muscle mass in midlife. What does that look like? And how can I have a tangible one sheet on this, right? So that's what I'm working on. And my third thing that I'm working on is a 12-week course to healthy aging that is interactive. So not only will it be, it'll be 12 weeks. You can join if you want. And it'll be interactive in that there'll be a live for an hour where I'm teaching on a subject, and throughout that week, we will be discussing things on that subject. So there will be pre-recorded videos, but there'll also be a live, there'll be an interactive part where we're doing Q&A, there'll be a Facebook group. There's a lot of things coming, and it's a 12-week course that the reason why I can do all 3 of these, or the reason why I'm going to try to do all 3 of these. Nope. The reason why I'm going to do all 3 of these is because they all overlap a little bit. So my first healthy aging retreat, which is going to be August, September, or October, is going to be covering some of the same stuff that's going to be in the book. The 12-week course, which I'm going to be pitching here to you guys after the new year, is going to be covering some of the same stuff that's in the book that's going to be in the retreat. So I'm going to then take these 3 New Year's resolutions, put them each on a piece of paper by themselves, or a bunch of piece of papers by themselves, and really pick them apart to find out what steps do I need, what actionable steps do I need to do every day to work on this goal towards my first healthy aging retreat, my first book, and my first 12-week healthy aging course. So that's what I got going on. It's a lot, I know, which is probably why I look sick. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just get to the bottom, see if there was any. Thank you for craft's sake. Thank you so much. I'm going to go for it. I got a lot of shit to do in 2024. I'm so grateful for those of you who are on this ride with me, because there's a lot of amazing stuff still to come and new stuff to come for this year. So I wish you all that you can set those goals for you, no matter what your age is. There's always things to achieve. It doesn't matter if you're 55, it doesn't matter if you're 105. There are things that you can do to build on this one life that we have on this planet. This one life, we got one shot at it. So New Year's resolutions, just to be held accountable and have these new goals every single year, I think it's super, super important. And I do think it is a key part to healthy aging, right? To always have something that you're looking forward to, that you're working on, that you're learning. All of this is so important as we age. So I wish you all the best. I wish you health and prosperity. I wish you to dream big, and I wish you to reach all of it. Okay? I'll see you guys next Saturday, 11 a.m. And I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be actually speaking with a doctor about how to stave off Alzheimer's. What is the way that we can have brain health as we age? So thank you guys so much. I'll see you next Saturday. Have a fabulous New Year's Eve. I'll see you in 2024.